Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to fix a faulty camshaft position actuator on a Chevy HHR. Now, I went ahead and I had this scanned at AutoZone. It came up P010 intake camshaft position actuator circuit open bank 1. Now, if you look up the part, it'll actually show that it requires 2. And it's true, but it's also false at the same time because they're 2 different parts. And they won't be able to tell you this is AutoZone because apparently they don't know. The first one is the camshaft position actuator solenoid valve, and the second one is the camshaft position timing control solenoid. And they are different, and they are indicated by different colors. There's gray and there's black. So there's those. I've also marked on the box that the black one came out of this box. The black one would be the one that goes to the rear of the motor if you're standing in front of it, and that is the timing control solenoid. So if you put these in, if you just got 2 of the black ones and the code didn't go away, this might be your problem. Alright, on to how to fix it. First off, under the hood you'll see your air box, and you're going to want to take the forward hose off, the one in the back, and then there is a sensor up underneath here. You see the wire going to it. The sensor is really easy to unplug. You just grab it, pinch it, and it just comes right off, just like that. It's got a little tab that you depress to get it off. Now, you'll need a standard screwdriver or a flathead to take off the hose clamp for the front and the one for the rear, which sometimes they put the rear one on upside down, so have fun. Alright, once you have your hoses loosened, you can actually just kind of pull them off of the box. Just kind of get them out of the way. Front and rear. They should come right off. Now the box itself just snaps down, so you really have to give it a pretty good yank to bust it loose. Once it's off, get it out of the way. Alright, once you have your air box out of the way, you'll see both of your actuator sensors right here, and you'll see this white clip, and this thing's actually kind of frustrating to get off. You have to pull this black tab forward while pushing in this button and lifting this plastic clip off. So let's see if we can wrestle one of those things loose real quick. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Comes right off. Set that aside, don't lose that. And then to get the actual plug off, you just depress the button and pull up. Just like that. Of course, a lot of dirt and grime gets in here, so they'll hang up sometimes. You can now see that they're held in with 1 bolt each. The forward one is the light gray, the black one is in the rear. So there is a difference, and it does matter. So if you don't know, or if you're unsure where to get them, just order them online. It'll show you a picture online. You have 2 10mm bolts, 1 for each. We're going to pull them out one at a time, because I don't want to lose this bolt down in the hole. That would be really bad. Alright, and since we already know these things are bad, I don't really need to be too careful with them, but they probably will be a little baked in place, so just kind of wobble them around, give them a twist. You can move it around from the base, and it should pop out of there with not too much of a hassle, but it might fight you a little. So I'll grab it with some vice grips and pull straight up. See if I can get some leverage. Pop it right out. There we go. That worked like a champ. Doesn't look too bad, but that's computer controlled technology for you. Doesn't have to look bad. Alright. Set that on the towel. The screens don't look too bad. But this is the gray one, so we need this guy right here. There we go. Plop that down in there. It should seat all the way down. There it went. I can drive the bolt in and move on to the next one. You don't have to torque it down a lot, just enough where you know it's not going to fall off of there, because you don't want to strip out the threads. Let's take the next one out. Also, if you're not sure which one is your exhaust side and which one is your intake, there should be a stamping right here for intake and exhaust. Pull this guy out. There we go. According to the paper, it was the intake actuator that failed. So I'm going to go ahead and change them both. So when you take your plugs, put them back on. Then your little retaining clips. 1 and 2. Done. Put your airbox back in. Alright guys, once you have your airbox back in, don't forget to tighten up both your hose clamps and to plug your sensor back in. Once you've done that, you can fire it up, drive around the block a few times, and see if the light goes out. Alright guys, I hope I was able to help you out even a little bit with this thing, because I know these HHRs are complicated as heck, and they don't make a lot of sense when you're working on it. But if you need this actuator sensors, just get on eBay, look them up. They sell sets of them for like 27 bucks. They're like 57 a piece at AutoZone, and they try to sell you 2 of the black ones, which is probably why your light's not turning off. So, if this helped you out at all, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.